Welcome. In front of me is a DOOGEE V40 Pro, and today I will show you how we can import contacts from the SIM card to the device. So, to begin, we will need to open our standalone contacts application, which I can see right over here. And for some reason, it will ask me to back up and organize your contact with Google. Now, this is just a sign-in page. I'm going to skip this, but this actually does change how your importing will look like. As with the account signed in, you will have different options, which I am going to talk about this and have a little bit of a mental breakdown right there about. Anyway, let's continue on. So once you have your contacts visible like this, in here, you will obviously find all the contacts listed right here. If you have any, disregard that. We're going to move to Fix and Manage. And in here, you want to select Manage SIM. Now, right now, you can see that it's showing me all the contacts that are located on my SIM card, and they are all selected. The reason I'm clarifying this is because in your case, you might find some of the contacts being deselected and grayed out. Don't worry, that's completely normal. These contacts exist where the device is right now trying to import them to. So you might have a drop-down menu right somewhere here between the Manage SIM and your first contact. And if you have a Google account signed in, which you probably do, it by default opts into that crap. Now, alternatively, I started seeing also that Google has started doing this at the bottom where you have a little window, like a banner, and it says that it's going to import contacts to the device and Google account. Now there is additional option under more options, because there is apparently that banner no freaking space, even though it's taking about this much of the space, was not enough space right here to add the device only, which is hidden between under the more options, which more options always is just that single option. So obviously Google is being a creepy piece of shit, as they always are. And they have obviously a very heavy incentive to try to get you into uploading these contacts to the cloud. It's not for your convenience. Let's be absolutely freaking clear about this. The reason they want you to do this is because when we import these contacts, which I'm going to do right now, before I actually do so, I want to quickly mention I can deselect ones that I don't want. Now with that out of the way, let's click on import. So when you import contacts like I just did, let's just pick one up. My number, okay, cool, whatever. That doesn't really seem like my number, but anyway, when you click on it, we can now select edit. And in edit, we can add cover photo. We can add first name, last name, company name, phone numbers, multiple phone numbers for home, fax, work, and so on. We can add email addresses, again, multiple for labels. We can add significant dates like birthdays. We can add labels and more fields, which we have addresses, so where someone lives, websites, and many more other things. That all of this is going to go to Google if you fill it out and sync it with Google, obviously, which means that Google has a stupidly, retardedly easy way of profiling every single person, because you're literally giving personal data of other people to them for free, by the way. It's shit that they sell for profit, and how much money do they make? It's some absurd freaking number from shit like this. This is what makes them billions of fucking dollars, and we're giving it away for free. We don't ever see a penny of that. And what we also see is that RIM prices went up to fucking tits up. Like, what the hell are those? That's one. We also see increase in prices for electronics, which is kind of odd considering they're making billions in profit and every year more of it. And yet we get to pay more for the same stupid shit that basically erodes our privacy. So in terms of this, I don't recommend syncing your contacts, or sorry, not your contacts, other people's contacts to the cloud, because number one, these aren't really your contacts information. So you're sharing someone else's personal information with Google for Google to basically profile that person and have every single shred of freaking information here, including some very important ones. Maybe things like birthdays, first, last names, where they live. This is way too much information to share with a company for no reason at all. So I urge you against that, primarily because of just the privacy of it. And the fact that none of us ever saw a effing dollar of the money that they make off of this data anyway. So once you import your contacts to your phone, if you want them on other devices, you can always create a VCF file backup, which you can, for instance, store on a USB drive. And whenever something happens with these contacts, you can just pop in that drive and restore this through like a couple clicks. Just open up the file. It will automatically ask you if you want to import these contacts, and yep, you're good to go. So that is going to be a much better option. It's also going to be more secure. And another thing that you might notice when basically deliberately not getting your contacts moved to the cloud, you will get, if you close this application and reopen it, you will get a pop-up letting you know that your contacts haven't been synced to the cloud. We want these contacts, please sync them. So that's what you're gonna get, and obviously go tell it to piss off. And another thing that you might notice if you are connected to the cloud or already are signed in to network and all that, when you import contacts, you might get a pop-up, and the pop-up might say, delete the copies of contacts that are stored on your SIM card. Now, there is no effing reason in hell why you should do that, because the physical storage on the SIM card itself is literally designed to store only contacts. There is no reason for that space to be empty. It's not like you can store anything else there. And additionally, that card is a physical storage for your contacts. Clearing that just so you can rely on a corporate fuckery of cloud that can go down and you lose all your contacts, that's the stupidest thing you can do. And there is no benefit to that. You clear the storage on the SIM card, which is only designed to store contacts, and now you have them on the cloud, which you previously could also have on the cloud without clearing the SIM card, while still having a secondary backup of a physical medium that stores contacts. So obviously keep those contacts there. There is no reason you should delete them. They never get in your way, really. And they're there just in case you ever need them. So anyway, that's about it. So anyway, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.